Welcome back to iconic LGBTQ gay art lovers, allies, and everyone. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. We are a team of disabled artists, and all purchases of artwork from our Redbubble and Fourth Wall stores help support us to create more content for you and also help with living costs. You can support all of our gay disabled artists by purchasing any artwork from our Redbubble and Fourth Wall stores. Purchases of music albums and ebooks from the Fourth Wall store also support the artists who create them. The links are in the description. A huge thank you to everybody so far who has purchased work from our store. We are passionate about bringing you relevant content for our community, to ensure the preservation of our culture, our heritage, and to enable a brighter future for everybody worldwide. Without you, our audience, we wouldn't be doing this work. So a massive thank you for being here. Today, we're focusing on the LGBTQ+ community in Russia. Russia's LGBTQ+ community is long used to being slowly erased from the public eye. Under Russia's aggressive gay propaganda law, LGBTQ culture is effectively barred from both mainstream media and public spaces. In December 2022, the Kremlin expanded its ban of propaganda of non-traditional sexual relations from minors to adults, effectively outlawing any public endorsement of LGBTQ+ activities. Then, in 2023, Russia's Supreme Court effectively outlawed any LGBTQ+ activism in a ruling that designated the international LGBT movement as extremist. The move exposed anyone in the community or connected to it to criminal prosecution and prison, ushering in an atmosphere of fear and intimidation. But if the state is quick to claim that the terms queer and Russian are mutually exclusive, it couldn't be further from the truth. Russia's queer creativity has always survived and blossomed in the underground. Despite existing in an openly homophobic environment, Russia's underground queer culture is on the rise. From independent magazines to anonymous music projects and art exhibitions, right through to online archives celebrating LGBTQ+ history, more and more Russian creatives are putting their queer identities at the heart of their lives and work. Take, for example, the anonymous gay Russian artist Pasha, who is dedicated to facing personal and collective trauma in search of healing and strength. Nikita Andriyanov, with his Instagram project as Vesny Teki, is reclaiming Russia's male gay history in all its glory. Now, the anonymous collective of disabled artists from the FREEDOMOVICH Collective is championing Russian gay pride. A spokesperson from the collective told us, "Many of us grew up in the Soviet-era Union. Being gay was criminalized. Information about LGBTQ people was so hard to come by. Yet we knew what we knew and who we were. Many of us drew works in secret for our own personal enjoyment, running huge risks if we were discovered." State propaganda often claims that homosexuality doesn't belong to Russian traditions or that it's an import from the West. However, this narrative is far from accurate. When the Bolsheviks gained control in 1917, they initially decriminalized same-sex relationships. However, this changed in 1934 when Joseph Stalin reintroduced criminal penalties for homosexual relationships between men. It wasn't until May 27, 1993 that such relationships were once again legalized in Russia. Composer Pyotr Tchaikovsky, whose music has glorified Russia, was a gay man. His letters and diaries often referred to his closeted sexuality, using the letter Z as a code. Despite his struggles, Tchaikovsky's works have left a lasting legacy. Another historical figure is Konstantin Samov, whose portrait of Mikhail Kuzmin, a Silver Age poet, hangs in Moscow's State Tretiakov Gallery. Kuzmin was a gay legend in early 20th century St. Petersburg, known for his romantic liaisons and literary contributions. His novel Wings, published in 1906, is considered Russia's first gay novel. Finding an authentic approach to queer culture in Russia is crucial, given the local circumstances that differ greatly from the West. For example, the Ballets Russes, an iconic early 20th century dance troupe, showcased queer artistry through its star performer, Vaslav Nijinsky. More contemporary examples include the music group Shore Paris, Soviet pop star Philip Kirkorov, and actress and director Renata Litvinova, who challenges norms in various ways. The Russian government's contemporary view of queerness as a Western phenomenon emerged more than 15 years ago. LGBTQ+ issues are often labeled as anti-state, even though queerness itself is not inherently opposed. This political stance complicates the situation for the LGBTQ+ community. In today's Russia, the queer underground bypasses the homophobic establishment through raves, vogue balls, independent music production, photography, art, Instagram accounts, YouTube, and Telegram channels. The term queer is not as widely reacted to as the term LGBTQ. Therefore, it enables the community to bypass and fly under the radar. In many ways, these are fierce and radically new moves, reclaiming the continuity of their queer history, a history they've had to teach themselves. The group of gay Russian artists forming the FREEDOMOVICH Collective are passionate about depicting men they wish to see, both from the Soviet era and today's modern Russia. It's all about reclaiming our true selves, they told us. Displaying our artwork helps us encourage others to also take a brave step forward. Making the invisible visible is the best way to see change happen. We've been drawing gay men for all of our lives. And what's the situation is far from ideal in today's Russia. We are still a million miles forward from where we were previously. And for that, we have to be grateful. At Iconic LGBTQ, we support those living all around the world in marginalized situations. As our commitment to raising the visibility of all of our community, no matter where in the world you are, we'll be bringing you other videos in the future where we'll be highlighting pre-Russia era, Soviet Union era noble figures, as well as other countries where the LGBTQ+ community faces marginalization, risk of death, or criminalization for who they love. Our goal is to raise awareness, provide hope and inspiration to those living in oppressive environments, and support the artists creating artwork to help raise visibility. If you love this work and initiative and would like to support further, please do hop over to our Redbubble store to purchase the FREEDOMOVICH Collective artwork and many others from different collections, along with music on Fourth Wall. All proceeds from the sales of the work go to the gay artists creating them, many of whom have disabilities. Thank you truly for being here. And remember, stay proud, stay strong, and stay authentically you. We'll leave you with a selection of highlights from our gay artists worldwide, including some from the FREEDOMOVICH Collective. Together, we are stronger. Let us know in the comments which countries you'd like to see us cover next. See you in the next video.